evening. Welcome to Damage Does D&D. We're back. It's Sunday, therefore it's The Investigators. DM?
That's me.
Yes, it is.
Mustachioed me. So, last week, we picked up in the capital, Cantisha, where you guys had met some new friends, a couple of Dragonborn, who swiftly went off with you to the portal room to be sent off to Galamaria, the capital Salario, where you headed north out of the city, where you could see smoke rising in the distance. En route to said smoke, there's a little fella just jumping around, pouncing on little fires, having a good old time. And Bug joined, heading north. Atan, are you trying to run away? When you get there, there is a crowd of these fire elemental creatures, 4 Afriti, who seem to be performing some sort of what's the word?
Ritual.
Summoning.
Well, yeah, a ritual. The type of magic?
Evocation.
Bad.
Evocation spell. And there's this sort of swirling of that magical energy surrounding them. You try to, or 1 or 2 people tried to talk to them and nothing, and then Krell shot first and thought of asking questions later.
Maybe.
And the battle began. The 8 fire elemental creatures descended upon you while the Afriti continued casting their ritual. One of them took a couple of hits, but his concentration was not broken, to the point where shortly after battle commenced, an enormous tornado of fire erupted around you, narrowly avoiding hitting any one of the party thanks to one quick move from Amarius.
Thank you for reminders from the DM, you mean?
Maybe. A little bit. Never mind.
When, to be fair, when abilities change,
Yeah.
I feel it necessary to remind people that you have this ability.
Nah, I completely forgot, don't worry.
And yes, battle has been long and brutal, but here we are. There are 3 elementals and 3 Afriti left. We pick up at the top of the round with fire elemental number 4, please. Who is gonna have a little. Well done, me. I did all the prep and forgot to actually open up the sheets
Oops.
for the thingies. Classic DM move, that.
Oh, yeah.
Shouldn't take a second. If I just go. Come on, please, D&D Beyond. Ba-ba-da. Right. Yeah, so it's just gonna try and reach out and touch and burn Atan. It's a 23 to hit
That hits.
and a 19 to hit.
Did I? I didn't. Did I? I can't
Did you?
remember.
I don't know. Did you what?
Did I use my reaction from the last time?
No.
No, this is
on the
top.
previous turn.
No, I don't think so. You did something once, but you did a counter spell once, but I don't think that was in the last round.
Yeah. Okay. So for the second one, I use my action and shield. So then that pushes my AC to 20.
Okay. Nice.
But yes, the first one hits.
Okay. Okay, that's 13 points of fire damage.
Reduced.
Fire damage, you reduce it, then reduce it.
No, I was just asking, just in case it was a different type of fire damage. 7. Cool.
Yeah, so this thing reaches out just to try and burn you. The first one is too quick and you can't quite get there, but the second, you manage to pull the shield up and avoid taking any further damage. Next up is Kral.
Right. Bear with me a second. My eyes itch. Sorry. Right.
Finish him.
I am going to sort of lean round and shoot the Ifrit number 1 with the cannon as my bonus action.
Okay.
So 20 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Cool. 3d8 plus 5. Great. 9, 10, 11, 16 points of force damage. Jesus, what can I do? Oh, fuck it.
Was that 7?
Huh?
No, that was a Ifriti number 1.
And
That was your bonus action. What are you doing with your action?
as an action, I want the one in front of me to make a con save because I'm going to use frostbite on it.
Okay.
DC's 18.
You'll probably have him here. Yeah, fails.
Okay, so he takes 2d6 cold damage, and he's got disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
For 11 points of cold damage. So you'll basically just do the cannon go off over this thing's head, and then sort of Kral will basically spread his arms, and this mist goes over it and starts to freeze and around it.
Nice.
Lovely.
So that will be Kral's go.
Okay.
Oh, and I also stood up before I did all that, by the way, because I was on the floor.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So, Ifriti number 1 is going to attack Sasha. That's what he's doing. Good start, guy. Natural 1.
I think I...
Are you going to sentinel attack him?
was had to name things.
Oh,
Yes.
God. Sasha has in fact disappeared.
Yes.
Oops.
Reckless is what you're looking for.
Yeah,
The
that's
word.
what I was trying to look for, and yeah.
Oh, I can undo you. There you go. It's fine.
Yeah, I was reckless, so it's an advantage.
Okay, so we'll take those 2 attack rolls as a single attack roll. 23 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, and the second one, just rolled it, yeah, higher, 26. So I'll just total all this up. That's,
So yeah, I can half slashing and piercing
yeah.
and bludgeoning.
it's 27 slashing for the 2 hits.
13.
So yeah, and then dreadful 10 fire.
I'm still standing.
Thanks, Elton John. Number 7, so the one in front of Kral, in retaliation, is going to try and burn you.
Cool.
Was it disadvantage on attack rolls?
So what it says basically is on a failed save, the target takes the cold damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
Okay. I'll roll that one again then. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that still hits.
I roll. There's a 15 and a 17 on the dice.
Yeah.
And these two guys don't do it. That's 13.
Cool.
Fire damage. That is fire. I don't know if you resist that.
I do not.
The second is a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
It's a weather thin sliver.
Weapon. Atan.
So
Hits with something big.
yeah, so Atan is just gonna look around at the situation, and is then going to just say to the group, I say just say, that's downplaying it a bit, panically say and shout,
Scream at her.
are we getting out or are we fighting? Let me know now. 2 options here.
Deadly silence. Nobody answers.
I am fighting until I am fertilizer.
Fighting!
Kill them all, boys and girls.
Okay, now I appreciate that this may not get Sasha, but I've had an idea, which has come to me whilst playing tonight, 'cause I've not been thinking about it.
Oh no.
So I know we talked about last week about me looking at doing something big because of the flames and my affinity to fire.
Yep.
Along the same lines, though. However, if we're staying and fighting, and Sasha is not going to be moving because she is recklessly berserking and raging, I would like to try and use some, if not all, of my sorcery points, included with my Dragon's Breath, but I would like to invert it. So rather than doing damage with it, hopefully try and make my party near me or around me resistant to fire.
Okay.
Feels a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I just had an idea. I was just trying to, because I've got nothing which is anywhere near damage resistance or anything like that. So it's just an idea I had, what popped into my head.
It's a nice idea, and I kind of wish that you'd thought of it before combat, because we might have been able to work.
No. I was just looking through stuff, and I was like, oh, maybe. Okay. Yeah. In that case, then.
Just hit the bugger and kill it.
Which one?
Well,
Yes.
there's one right above you that's almost dead. One right next to you that's 2/3 dead.
Yeah. Let me just.
Which one do you think he is, James?
He's Atan, isn't he?
Yeah, he's right away
Yep.
from everybody on my screen.
No,
Oh, he's
no.
right.
Nope.
Fine.
He's right there in the middle.
Okay.
He's
You need to
There
no,
on the
you need to
screen.
reload your screen now.
Yeah.
He's wearing that. I've got him over there as well.
Yeah, he's.
I just
he's-
find it odd that he
Yeah,
wasn't
fine.
in the aura. Okay.
I'm missing Sasha at the turn order, I think, since you got deleted.
9.
and-
After my stack before Fire and Elemental 5.
Lovely top. We'll scroll back down.  'Cause, 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 '
they're all fucking fire. And I'm right near him, so I can't cast a poxy spell.
You can. But it would
Well, I
do
can, but
damage.
Move and cast it.
Yeah.
yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna take damage regardless if I stay here or not. So, can I get to there, knowing that I'm probably going to take 2 swipes of opportunity attacks?
Actually, the Afriti's next to you as well, so it'd be 3. The
Where's the
Afriti.
Oh, 3.
Uh,
Sorry, I thought that was one of our.
However, I will say, and you'd have noticed, Afriti 3 is focused on Amarius. It will not try to attack you if you move.
Okay.
The elementals will, though.
Yeah, I'll move there then, if I can get out. Obviously, taking the 2 if they're going to.
Okay. So yes, those 2 will. We'll do that. There's a 14 to hit.
No, that misses.
And a 14 to hit.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Both of them miss. Got lucky there. And
What's your AC? Oh, actually, as a Draconic, you get a buff to AC, don't you?
yeah,
Scaly skin.
it's 15. Hence why I shielded it.
Ooh. Yeah.
It worked almost the same way as the defeat that I took on Friends.
Okay, so I will to try and do some damage then. At 2nd level, I will do a chromatic orb with cold towards Fire Elemental 5
Okay.
because they're all near us. Is that verified as well?
Verified.
I've just noticed that, so okay.
Yeah.
Wow. 18 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I rolled a 2 and an 8. So, 4... D8.
Yeah, these guys have got 13 AC. They're not hard to hit.
Are you hitting 4 or 5?
5.
And really poor rolls. 8, 9, 10, 11, 14 points of cold damage.
Hanging on in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's movement, action. I have no bonus action I can do, so that's me.
Bernia, you've got Freety 3 next to you.
This
You've noticed Atan's just run away, and 4 and 5 have turned to face him.
okay. The Afriti is fixated on Amarius, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of getting ready with my sword. Just look to Amarius and say, when I say go, go. I'm going to take my 2 attacks against the Afriti.
Okay.
That's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, excellent. I'm going to put a 2nd level smite, and I am going to use my superiority die
Ooh.
to use maneuvering attack, and I'm going to give Amarius the opportunity to use his reaction to move up to half his speed without provoking any opportunity attacks from the target of my attack.
Super.
So as I swing in, I say to Amarius, "Get behind me."
That seems like one of those things that's really situational. Perfect for this sort of situation.
I was sitting there deciding between, do I get Amarius out of there or do I give someone advantage on it? Get Amarius to safety. Then he can Eldritch Blast without disadvantage. Great
So
sword.
do I move now or on my?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now,
So you can move half your movement speed without provoking opportunity attack from the Ifrit. So then my smite was level 2, so that's 3d8.
It's just going to hit
Ooh.
Mazmab now instead.
don't worry about me.
I'm trying to position it so that it's
I
going
have
to
a
go
plan.
through me to get you. I've just dropped my D8 and I can't see it. There it is. Ugh. 2, 3.
At least it wasn't a D4, because then you'd never find it until you stood
Yeah.
on it.
Until you find
Yeah.
it.
Oh my word. Okay. Okay, so I can reroll those 2 with great weapon fighting. That's a bit better. So doesn't need to be split because just magical slashing and radiant. 15, 25, 27 plus what modifier again? Plus 5. So 32 points of damage.
That's it.
And that hit. How much damage do I take from it? And I'm on fire as well. I've just noticed.
Oh yeah, that's where have I lost that thing? Somebody was doing like fire recoil damage. Was that the Euphrates or the Elementals?
The
I
element.
don't.
Elementals.
Was it
Yeah.
just the elementals?
Yeah.
Cool. But I
That's
am
not-
also on fire, so
Yeah, that's a
that's
decent
D3.
roll. That's 4 points of fire.
4 points of fire. Cool. I'm just gonna update that. And then had to roll con save. Cleared. Keep Shield of Faith. There, that was 32 points of damage. And I will get ready for my second swing.
Yep, swing away.
Used. So, there. That's not right. That's a 14 to hit.
On the Euphrates, that does not hit.
Okay, cool. Well, I at least hit him, so I get to keep my warding. Hit him once, so I keep the warding, and that will be my turn. That's everything I can do. Leave me some bonus actions.
Nice. So, Morgrax.
Shocking turn of events. I'm going to use Mass Healing Word. But there's a couple of people that are fuckled out there now. Oh yeah. So Sasha, Kral, Bernia, Atan, Bug. Don't think there's anyone else that's taking damage, is there?
Oh, I've not taken any damage now.
No.
You'd notice
Okay,
if
well,
I had.
you'd be on the ground, yeah.
Yeah.
The aforementioned people get 19 points of healing.
Woof. Very nice.
Sorry, how many?
Got a whole Mazdak.
Yep.
You got healed, Bug.
How many?
19 points.
Thank
A
you.
Mazda.
Do I get that as well?
Yes, everyone.
A whole
gets
Mazda.
Mazda.
Fantastic.
That actually makes me extra pleased. That was like exactly a Mazda.
Means you're doing it right.
Oh, and then I think I wanted to do a move because that bar is getting awfully close. Am I going to provoke an attack of opportunity though if I move?
Probably.
Depends on where you move. If you were to move there, you wouldn't.
I was going to like swing up by where. Am I? Before I say that, am I seeing it? Yeah, towards where Atan currently is. Oh sure, fuck it.
As long as you didn't go any further than there.
No, I'm gonna go up there. so hit me, bro.
So you're taking a chance from 3, but 3's focused on Marius, so I don't know what
Hmm.
Ian's gone to do.
I'll come to that in a second. Yeah, I think he's so focused on getting to Amarius and the fact that Bernier's just clonked him for a good hit. I don't think he's too worried about you.
Sweet.
Atan just says, "This isn't exactly like old times, is it, Morgrax?"
Little more Bernie.
A little more Bernie.
Let me just read that. Right. So the Afriti, having taken that hit, and then Marius scampering behind Bernier, he's sort of looking round Bernier at Amarius still. And he says, "If you come with me, we will leave in peace."
So basically, come with me if you want to live.
Basically.
Sounds like there's a deal to be made.
Of course.
I accept.
So oops, not that way. Ooh,
Right.
you all mixed.
What?
Right, sorry. Yeah, so he'll step round less aggressively than he was looking before. "The Everburn is far from here, but we can go to him, and you can be his subject again."
Well, it was a partnership before. And you promise that you won't hurt my companions here?
He sort of puts his arms up with like the scimitar just sort of dangling harmlessly out from his wrist.
I'll look around everyone and I'll sort of straighten up my silks and sort of brush all the shit off it so I look my best. Because I would say it's been a pleasure, but you know.
You're not going.
You never
Taking a
wanted.
great, you're
You never
taking a
wanted
great
me.
risk with this, Amarius.
I know. I am such a brave person to do this.
You know that he will not show pity to you.
I never belonged here.
Well, you do have one ace in the hole. He owes me. He owes me big time. I'm sure somebody like you can leverage that, can't you?
We will see. But it's been interesting.
Don't know you, but you smell fusty. Bye.
Bye.
You're showing good honor, Amarius. I hope to see you again.
Can we go before they start talking? You know, they're ruining my exit speech here.
But why are you going? I don't understand. Why don't you just stay here and we can sort all this out?
Well, personal responsibility, I think. You keep going on about it, and yes, this isn't my time, this isn't my place, and you never really accepted me, and I don't belong in this group, so best I go back to where I do belong.
I have only just met you. I'll tell that time.
I don't even know your name, and I don't really care. Are we going then?
Waiting for you to finish talking.
Yeah, I'm done. Make it dramatic.
And he'll sort of step through, but push. Oh my word! Pushing Mazdak out of the way, and he'll sort of grab you, drag you over to the others. Unless anyone's doing anything to stop or hinder that action.
I'll take an opportunity attack. I shall whack it with my quarterstaff. I have a quarterstaff. There you go. Yes. Which is it's a +5 to hit. There you go. Let's have a look. A 12.
Does not hit.
Whiff.
Doesn't even notice. Kral, it's also passing close enough to you.
Yeah.
I'll let everyone have an action in this moment before it happens, so you've all got something that you can do if you choose to.
Okay, I have an idea. So Kral will look at Bernier and sort of cock his head to one side. Are we letting him do this?
I don't know. Either he will die or things will get worse.
Well, you gotta tell me now, because I think I can stop him from taking him.
It's up to you.
Okay, and Kral will just fine. He's gonna turn around and cast Vortex Warp on Marius.
Okay.
So I'm guessing he's probably going to be unwilling, so he's got to do a con save.
Yeah. What's the DC? Do I get any? Con. Oh, I'm not good at con. Oh, that's pretty good though. 19.
Oh, yeah, passes.
And you had a +1.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you recognise that spell. He's tried to just short range teleport you.
Has he? Does that count as attacking me? Oh no, I was going to.
He forced you to make a save, so I suppose yeah.
No, I was going to do Hellish Rebuke, but it's in response to being damaged. So.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Oh shit.
Sasha, you're right there.
I'm assuming one moved away from me, so I would definitely have gone for one.
Yeah.
So I'll get a whack off.
You're gonna whack him off.
I'm gonna whack off.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
22.
Boner action.
Turn ahead.
Such a bonus.
I think it's usually referred to as your birthday and Christmas come at once.
It's a happy ending for Amaris, I guess.
Oh, that was a good one.
They're like James on his adult holidays.
22 points of
Grinding.
damage total.
Grinding in Granada.
Yeah, it walks away and you just sort of frustratingly lash out at it and it turns and gives you a scowl. But the flames around it just look a bit brighter.
Yeah, I don't realise what's going on. I'm
No.
angry.
Fair.
But he wouldn't be able to move if I hit him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Well, I don't suppose it matters too much because the three are free to sort of communicate in a language. I don't know if anyone speaks. What is it?
Are we getting proper turns? Because that was just an attack of opportunity.
Ignan. No, this was kind of more of like a surprise round each, so you'll just get something that you can do if you want to. So I'll say it's just the one attack.
There's something else I can do.
Yeah, you've not done anything. Feel free to.
I'd like to smack Fireman Elemental 5.
Go for it.
Because he's annoying me.
I'm sorry. Yeah, one quick question. Are we still going to go through the initiative, or because I had a plan and everything?
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of thrown it out. What?
All right, we'll forget that then, and we'll carry on with the initiative.
That's why I was asking, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I took an opportunity attack as a reaction, but
Yeah.
it's my turn's
Okay.
coming up, and I had a big thing I wanted to do. So
You're right. Okay, we'll come back to the initiative. The three Freeties begin sort of counter spelling their own fire, so they're standing there doing something themselves, but we'll carry on in initiative order while they are doing that. Mazdak, what are you doing?
oh, okay. So Mazdak has red eyes, but his eyes now turn black, and a spectral book appears here. So I don't know if you have a spectral book type
I
thing.
have a book.
It's basically the awakened mind of my book.
Yeah, spooky bitch.
Book. Did you go in book? Where's my book?
I don't see a book.
How does this website work?
Don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I had thought the general answer was it doesn't.
Do I have anything else? I can just.
Just a little dot will be fine. Doesn't anything is good.
Yeah. There's a thing. That's a map in a 1 square space.
Okay.
Not one. There you go.
Drawing a book.
Well, I wanted him here, if I can. Perfect. And anything within 10 feet of that, I would like a strength saving throw, please. Because I can cast
Okay.
spells through that.
Oh,
Okay. So you can summon your book elsewhere and then cast spells through
As
it.
if I was in that space.
That's nice.
So I would like strength saving throws from everybody within 10 feet. That may include Amarius.
Yep.
Yep. Those three are Freety and Amarius. Sorry, Amarius.
Okay. Freety 4. 24. Freety 1.
I'm actually rolling
10.
pretty well. 18 plus 0 for 18.
Okay, well, you've got to beat a 15,
Okay.
but you take half damage if you succeed.
Okay. So 4 and 3 succeed, 1 fails.
Okay. Right, all rolled really well. That's 6, 12, 17 points of necrotic damage for those that failed. So
Am I
8,
resistant to necrotic?
Yes.
so 8 if you passed, but
Whoop.
obviously 4 if you're resistant.
Not 178. Get your fat fingers in order, Martin.
Okay, and none of the ones that failed, whoever, was it just the one that failed?
Just the one, yeah.
Yeah, he can't take a reaction until its next
Okay.
turn. Okay. So they'll obviously need to, if they're concentrating on something, they'll need to make con checks.
Yeah.
That's my go. Thank you.
Okay, so
The initiative seems to have disappeared as
Yeah, I
well.
was just looking for that. Ah, there he is.
so con saves number 4. succeeds. Only just number 1. Same roll. 3 fails. Okay.
Okay, that's my go.
Sasha. Something odd is going on here.
Yeah, they're all coming to party. I'm good with that. I'm going to strike out at number 4.
Okay.
I'm going to be reckless again, because fuck it.
Because reasons.
26 to hit.
Yeah.
We roll at 1. For a 2, so that's 13 instead, plus 14, 15. It's 28. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. 28 points of damage for the first one. You still up?
Yep.
Go again. And a crit, but with a 19.
I don't. You need to roll the damage. He's got 15 health left.
I'm just going to roll the necrotic just so I know how much health I'm getting back.
Understood.
Minimum of 19, but without me rolling the other 2.
Yeah. I should have done. I'm not sure where he was, but. All right.
And then I'll use the other one on number 1. With another natural 19.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck him up.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Crit on a 19 or a 20, attack recklessly, so you got advantage and you've got 3 hits. There's going to be some crits in there.
Nice.
Marius might have agreed to go, but might not be anyone to go with.
Crit fishing at its best.
41 points of damage.
Nice. Big old chunk.
When number
I am
4,
on fire still.
when number 4 died, did the ring get any smaller?
Sorry.
The ring of fire.
It's
so-
clenching.
Yeah, when 4 dies, he just turns to ash and drops on the floor. Get back in craft. And yes, similar to when the number 2 died, the wall of fire, it doesn't get smaller as in shrink, it just sort of gets less intense.
Yeah.
So there's no sphincter motion.
Almost 20. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Was that it, Sasha?
No, I will also direct my what's it called? I got so many things I can't remember what they're all bloody called. My radiant consumption, so it's 9 to number 1, and then an extra 5 to anyone within my little Chloe aura, which is everyone including Amarius. But it's radiant damage, so I don't know. You take double.
Again. I take what?
5 points.
includes number 3 as well.
Right,
But yes, I'm still on fire, so please roll.
So
Fire
how do you
damage.
get your aura?
10 feet.
So that would actually hit fire elemental 7 as well.
yeah, it did.
Cool. You're one dangerous lady.
That's the point.
Plug 'em up.
Well, I know my next target now. Where are you? There you are.
How much fire damage?
2 ticks, just dealing with something for a sec. I'll use that. 8 fire damage.
Initiative tracker's gone again.
Sorry, that must be me messing about with things. Right, there we go.
Oh, me book. Thank you.
Okay. No, I wanted to go all the way round.
Back up to 2 Mazdacs.
Are you now? Wow.
Well, just over.
Okay. The fire elemental over here, he's gonna move away towards the
Attack
the
of
free-
opportunity.
You may.
Hey.
You may not make it to his friends.
At advantage, cause fairy fire.
Advantage, of course.
What?
That is lots 23.
Yep.
So that's 5 points of damage.
Oof. Still going.
Roll the 1.
So yeah, it's gonna give Sasha a smack on the back because everyone else kind of let the Afriti do his thing, and Sasha's still slashing away. 25 to hit.
Yep.
On the first, and 20 on the
They were at
second.
advantage, don't forget, because...
Yes, both were at advantage. 20 on the second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget you are hasted now.
Yeah, I know, my AC's 19 with haste,
Oh, okay.
so...
And that's 23 slashing, halved to 11. Sorry, no, 23 fire damage. Sorry, I was thinking the wrong thing.
Okay.
That's
I'm
that.
No longer 2 Mazdacs.
Bug.
Yo. Right, bonus action. I'm going to reach over and tickle Kral and to cast cure wound, 4th level cure wounds on him.
Holy shit. Carl will just look at this strange hairy little man and just go,
Plus,
wow, thank you.
hold on, haven't finished yet. You get an extra D8 as well. So that's 21 points of healing.
Holy shit.
That's over a Mazdak.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to grin at him and then dart off like this after this guy, saying, "You come back here, you little shitbag," and I'll smack him again with a shillelagh.
My shillelagh.
Which is a 22 to hit.
Certainly hits. Okay.
Then 12 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Hey.
And if he's gone, that means my concentration drops as well, because that's the last fairy fire. Can get rid of the concentration. There we go. And that's my go.
Okay. Imarius.
Yeah, I've just sent you a message.
Okay. Right. So, Marius, as he's standing there, he just sort of does a normal little movement and speaks a couple of words in Ignan, and suddenly he just sort of flames. I don't know how else to describe his body in his form that it is just grows a little bit and turns to fire, and he's still bipedal, and you can just see the eyes amidst the flame.
And I'll just say, the Everburn, nice to meet you. And then sort of bow.
Right, let's fuck it up.
I thought that was a baddie.
It is, kill it.
I'm confused. All right. Although he smells better now. I knew I smelled something on him before.
Okay, Marius has turned into the Everburn. Oops.
Does that mean he was talking to himself the entire time?
Very probably.
He's tickling his own pickle, so to speak.
Well, at least we know who the traitor is.
Yeah.
He's a spy.
Secret, tappy, tappy.
Oh, secret tappy tappy.
Secret tapping!
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nonsense. Utter tosh.
Time for propaganda.
Okay, so back to the
Fire elemental number 4, please.
Yeah, wants to get over there, but right, this one's gonna come over here. You probably didn't see that.
Attack of oh no, just there.
Yes. So Bernier, you can have attack of opportunity.
It doesn't look like he's moved out of my radius though.
Yeah, he will. He's going to move through Kral.
Cool.
Do you have Sentinel? You don't, do you?
I do not have Sentinel, but I have unfortunately crit. I'm not going to smite on it though.
Question: as he tries to move through me, can I reaction absorb elements to try and drag some of him in? So instead of basically, as he tries to move through me, I'm essentially stopping part of him from going with him.
Did you not already use your reaction for an attack of opportunity?
Yes, I did.
Good point.
Sorry.
That said, you happen to make a difficult DM decision.
27 points of magical slashing.
Idiot. Okay, it's still going. So he just enters the space in which Kral exists. It's so hard trying to find words to that, which is not weird and creepy and pervy.
I mean, I would I wouldn't bother trying. I'd just go with the weird pervy
Just deadpan. Yeah, he enters you.
He
Yeah.
enters you and it's burning.
Yeah.
You might want to get checked out by a physician.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So that comes with 1 point of fire damage.
Oh, okay.
It only burns a little.
Just as well I healed you.
Yeah.
Just
But you are on fire, so you will continue to take fire damage.
Cool.
But it's going to carry on because there's nothing to suggest it can't do that. Right, pop you out there, and it's going to go over there, and I'm going to. Well, yeah, fire. That fire form is not actually an action, so he's still going to attack Sasha.
I'm in a fire sandwich, aren't I?
Yep.
Yes, you are.
Where is my mind?
I lost mine in
With
like
the
a while ago.
pixies.
Nobody move. I've dropped me brain.
Right. Were you reckless? You were, weren't you? It was rolled a 17 on the first, but a natural 20 on the second.
Ooh,
Oh,
Jungo. Sasha's about to die again.
I haven't died.
You're about.
I meant character-wise.
That damage was disgusting, though. 11 points of fire damage.
That's dreadful.
On a crit. Wow.
That was pretty shitty.
Yeah.
I'm still standing.
Just. I can see a
Just.
tiny little red bit on the end of your bar
I'm on
there.
a quarter of a Mazdak here.
Ooh,
But he does get a second go, and that's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And that's 8 points of fire damage.
I am down.
Now, question:
And on fire.
if the
Oh, yeah.
if the target of my haste dies or goes unconscious, does my haste drop? Because it's me that's concentrating on it.
I would say
Very fast dead body.
it's not a dead body, though, is it? It's
No,
just someone
it's
who's
unconscious.
unconscious.
Yeah. Unconscious, the spell still rolls.
Cool. Okay.
So
Yeah,
you
the
roll
spell's
your
better.
death saves quicker.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
get 1.5 death saves.
But she's going to have automatic fails with all that burning. Uh-oh.
That's okay. We've got
Unless-
people that can heal.
There are healers.
I'm free to res.
Healer is the thing.
Don't cost diamonds.
That's true. In fact, they could make killing you a weekend activity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're assuming that they have that ready.
Of course they do. Maybe. Graal.
Okay. Can I, as a free action, pull the spare +2 greatsword out of my bag of holding?
Yes.
Cool. So you basically just see Kroll reach behind his head and just pull this greatsword out. He will stow the basically drop the crossbar on the floor and just swing through this fire elemental.
Cool.
It's not too bad. 14 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
It's hard not to hit these guys. It just looks like you're using your shell as a scabbard.
Basically, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely take that. Holy shit. That's 11, 12, 13 points of the Mars.
Right.
And you just see him sort of like look at it because he's not a melee person. He's really not. And just be like, well, shit. turn, and then he's going to try and blap that fire elemental with his bonus action. So we'll see how this goes. The cannon's a bonus action.
Yeah, but didn't you use the bonus action to withdraw the sword from the bag?
I said, could I use a free action?
Oh.
But if you want to use the bonus action, that's
Well,
fine.
I think, like...
If you want
We
to
never really bother worrying about switching weapons and stuff, do we?
No.
Also kind of boring. So let's just go. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
It's more, it's more fun this way.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
So
And it's going to explode, and I'm going to lose a death save.
Oh, that's true. You take some
Was I
recoil
close
fire.
enough for that one?
No, not for that one. It's
So,
direct melee. But Kral takes 9 points of fire damage for killing the first one.
That's fine. 20, 25 points of force damage.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Yep. Splat. And yeah. As that thing explodes, Sasha, you take one failed death save.
Should I then have taken damage when I killed that elemental?
It's when you hit them. So I've been terribly inconsistent on this, but if you're in melee and you hit it, you take some fire damage in return.
Okay.
But if it's happened and I've forgot, then don't worry about it. That's
So Kral's just going to look dead at this thing that's claimed to be the Everburn, and he's just going to smile pretty menacingly and just be like, "Well, now we need to talk about what you owe me, don't we?" And he's going to move right up there.
We need to talk about your car's warranty.
oh,
okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Right. Number 1, please.
So a 3-1. Let's just pop. No, that's. Yeah, I don't know what you can see and where, but a 3-1 is essentially standing over the top of Sasha, and has just got one hand on the fiery form of the Everburn as it continues to cast. And those of you magically inclined know that the spell is nearing completion. The fire around the edge of the...
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, I know, and you'll see what a boring map it really is.
I quite like it. It's it's less fiery, less chance of being burnt to death.
Pros and cons, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, hang on. That was the top of the round. So let's just take a quick break because I don't know about you, but I need a wee.
Okay.
So let's just take 5.
Okay. We'll be right back after these toilet breaks. Welcome back to the exciting events that are happening in the Investigators. We're not investigating, we're setting things on fire. Well, mostly us, but, DM.
So, with Imarius or the Everburned now trying to flee with the Afriti, Afriti 1 has continued to cast the spell. The firestorm that was swirling has faded. It is over to Atan. What are you doing?
Fuck him up!
Sasha's in the wrong place, isn't she?
Sorry?
Sasha was below Afriti 1, or I need to restart?
Yeah, give it a refresh. She's still there for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we all done before I take my turn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Please go
Okay.
for it.
Good. So yeah, Atan's
Oh,
just
wait,
going
just
to. I knew that was going to happen, and
Fuck off,
especially
Billy.
with you, Jazz. So Atan will just look over towards Morgrax quizzically. Well, I take it we're fighting these things then, and whatever that's just turned into. And so I'm going to move around here. I can't do that. I'm not a monk. Stop doing that. I need to count where I'm moving. I can go there.
Are you trying to storm across half the map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And seeing that Imarius has just turned into whatever they've turned into, I will at Afriti Juan will cast Sorcerous Burst at them and make that cold damage again.
Is that number 1 you're going for?
Yeah, number 1. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
With no additions, that is a no. Just 10 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Yep, and that's movement, all of that, no bonus action.
Okay. But yeah.
Step. The Ifrit's on top of Sasha, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do the whole hit it really fucking hard in the face.
Nice.
Classic.
We'll use this die. It's not good. Yeah, that's a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
My second grit of the night. I'm going to. I think I'm going to put a first level smite into this.
Of course.
Smite me, oh mighty smiter.
And then it's just. Oh, it's 48, isn't it? One of those things, like, RP wise, I'm holding on to my third level spell slot for something. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to do that.
Possibly not.
Right, I can't re-roll the d8s, but I can re-roll that d6. Got exactly the same. Wonderful. This is average. 10, 20, 30, 33, 38 points of damage. Not my biggest swing, but a swing.
Definitely a swing.
How's this concentration on the magic around Amarius going? After that, though.
How much damage was it?
38.
38.
Okay. Seems to be okay.
Lots. DC 19.
Yeah. Well, roll a 15 and then get a good con.
My on fire damage.
3.
Forgot about that at the time.
Yeah,
Three?
I don't roll that. Yeah, it's 3.
Sorry, I'm coughing biscuits. Cool. That'll be my turn. There's not much else I can do.
Okay.
It's quick to use the snack on other people's turns. I am going to nope, wrong button. Move over to 1 second. Oh, where is Sasha gone to?
He's underneath.
I'm under.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
pretty.
He's standing over me like a
He's teabagging her.
yeah.
Charming. So I'm going to run to there.
Your
Did he hear
forehead's
scolding?
burning for some reason.
That tea bag's on fire.
Scolding teabag.
Just realised I've been forgetting to add the D4 for Bless from Mograx.
Oops.
You'd have hit that first one, I think.
Possibly.
Well, what did you roll? 14 and got AC 17, so could have.
Could have, but probably wouldn't.
Okay. I am going to use a 4th level cure wounds on Sakura. That's a lot of dice. For 36 hit points.
Nice.
Oof.
Almost.
Can I use a bonus action to like pat down the fire on her so she's no longer on fire?
Yeah, I'm going to say yes. I mean, it does say you got to use an action, but I'm fine with it being a bonus action. That's okay.
You're healed and you're no longer on fire.
Okay.
Nice.
You can thank me later.
Okay. Then Freaky 3 is going to okay. Right. Yeah. He's gonna call out. We spared you so that we could leave in peace. Let us go.
The Everburn did not spare the fire giants.
Can I just say, stand down?
Who you saying it to?
You lot. We'll meet again. I promise.
Don't know where, don't know when.
Nasdaq, it's your turn.
Okay. I will. I don't really want to do that because I'm going to hit Sasha and Kral. So I can't do that. Right, chromatic orb it is. 2nd level chromatic orb at I'm going to go with a 3T3, I think.
Okay.
Where's me?
3T, if you will.
Fuck's sake, D&D Beyond. Everything I roll in D&D Beyond is shite. That's 12 to hit. Which I'm guessing doesn't hit.
No.
That's my go. It's exciting, wasn't it?
Am I still hasted?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
Just thought I'd double check.
I deliberately didn't do something else because I would have had to drop concentration on haste, which would have put you in big trouble.
Well, there is that, yeah.
So yeah, that's my go.
Tells me that,
Sasha's up.
Ifriti-1 is about to enjoy his new life as a corpse.
Yeah, I think so.
Over to you, Sasha, then.
Is Ifriti-1 still standing where I was?
Yes.
Okay, because he's not on my screen. I don't know if that's wrong or not.
Oh. All looks good to me.
Okay, do I need to reload?
Give it a try.
Well, I am going to Rage again.
Discord problems are spreading.
Because I'm
Yep.
pissed. And then I'm going to whack number 1, who decided he was going to try and stand over my body like a little bitch. And I'm going to do it reckless because that's what I am. 20 to hit.
Hits.
Reroll the $30 points of damage total.
Nice.
Nice.
He's still up. Little bitch.
Yeah, he wants hot tea bagging action.
Obviously. So I'm gonna go again. 26.
Hits.
Do you need me to roll?
Nope.
Again, I'm just gonna roll the necrotic for my own. Okay, so I get another 4 hit points back. And then, hang on, I used half my movement to get up, but my movement at the moment is 80 feet because of haste. So I'm gonna go do 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 do. Oh no, not there, there. So I can whack number 3. I'm assuming number 1 has lost concentration.
Being dead, yes, he's no longer doing much.
It does tend to happen.
27 to hit.
Cool. That was an interesting noise, wasn't it?
Damn you, Philip.
Sorry, DM. Sorry, I saw it and I was like, I can't not.
I've
And
been
then another-
flatterized.
Another 20. Hang on. $28 points of damage.
28.
Oh, there's a book there. Maybe I could burn it.
Please do.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody, I'll do the 9 radiant damage towards 3, and then everybody in range gets 5 radiant damage as well. Sorry,
How
5,
much-
not 3.
How much was it to 3?
9 and 5, because the direct gets on him, and then everybody in Eura gets 5.
That includes me, yeah.
So that's including Amarius and Kral. That's 5 radiant.
Is that Kral unconscious? Oh, you'd already taken it
Yeah.
off. Okay. That'd have been fun. Bug.
Oh, is it my go?
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck 'em
I'm
up.
going to go stook, 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 and look at the Everburn and say, "Oh, at least you smell nice now." And I'm going to smack him with my big stick.
Okay.
That's a 27 to hit
Hits.
That's a lot.
for
Just.
9 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then Snaky Snake is going to spit fire at him.
Okay.
One of those. Oh, that's only 13 to hit.
That hits.
Oh no, hold on, it's a ranged attack, so that'd be at disadvantage. Okay, that still hits. So that's 1d6 plus 4. And a d8. That's 10, 14 points of fire damage. Don't know if fire damage does anything to you, being called the Everburn, but the snake's a bit pissed off with you.
Okay.
And he starts giggling.
Marius.
I will say to the group, we will meet again. I'm giving you the option of recovering and leaving this place, and then I will join in with the Efreeti.
So you're running away, coward? As ever.
I don't react to that. And I do, yeah, I help with the Efreeti and try and hasten this leaving burial.
Okay. Can you just roll a d20 and just pop your result in a message to me, please? Thank you. Okay. So, as Marius tells you to back down, there's an insult thrown by Mastak.
Always.
Sorry?
Always. I will always throw an insult.
But Imarius, in his Everburn form, turns to the Efreeti and joins in with the spell that has been cast, and the two of them disappear.
Bollocks.
Probably as I disappear, I'll do a bow.
I want to slice at him as he's disappearing.
I was just sitting there waiting for Mazdak or Atan to throw the counterspell out.
Got no counterspell slots left. Otherwise, I would have.
I've just met the group and I have no fucking idea what's going on. Someone's just turned into something really big, and it's just told us to stop. I'm like, Jesus Christ, are we fighting it?
Yeah, we did tell you that we were going to try and fight the Everburn. He's claiming to be the Everburn.
We very
Yeah, but
clearly
look at it.
displayed that
Sasha's
we
down
were-
on the ground.
We very clearly
alright.
displayed that we were
Well,
moving
she
into
was
fighting.
like. Well, the decision to make no decision has been made, so I didn't do it.
Fair enough. No, I don't have any third level spell slots left for casting counter spells.
Asshole!
So, just sort of peek behind the curtain there. I was keeping track of concentration and things were being prolonged in their spell because you kept sort of disrupting the spell until Imarius joined in to help and natural 20'd.
Boo.
It was when he got back round to the Afriti's turn, that was probably going to be when things happened. And I think you'd have killed him before then.
Yeah.
But Imarius made the difference there.
Damn it. Still. So what do we do now? How do we find it?
The next time we see Amarius, he will either be a pile of ash or I will be decapitating him.
Okay.
How can we decapitate a pile of ash?
I think possibly decapitation first, then pile of ash.
Oh, okay. Can I do the burning? I like burning.
Absolutely. So, do you think Imarius was the Everburn all along? And I just sort of look at Kral. So, if Imarius was the Everburn all along, what did we release into the city? I'm confused.
You released something into a city?
Well, the Everburn was released into, well, of a mountain. A city under a mountain.
So what, you're responsible for killing all the people under a mountain?
No. The Everburn killed people under the mountain.
But you released it and let it go.
No, it wasn't a deliberate choice. Well, I suppose it might have been a deliberate choice, but we were disposing of a ring.
Not judging on it. I don't mind burning people.
Sorry? That was a very interesting statement.
What was?
You said that you didn't mind burning people.
No, I didn't.
You did. I'm absolutely certain of it. Oh, I will drop haste, by the way. So, Sasha,
You'll notice while he's talking to you, he's got a flame coming out of his thumb and is standing underneath your floating book trying to set fire to it.
Yeah, that's not going to
While talking to you, without even sort of acknowledging that he's trying to burn this floating magical book.
It won't burn, you know.
What?
My book.
I wasn't trying to burn your book.
Really? Okay. You're a very strange person.
Thank you.
If he was the Everburn all along, then
Oh, come on. He weren't the Everburn. It was just another one of his tricks.
You think?
He's as chicken shit as the day we met him.
This is very true, otherwise he wouldn't have run. If he was the Everburn, he would have taken the opportunity to try and kill us all.
And
There was a blink of honor in him when he brought Mazdak into safety.
Let's face it. Would he really need to make a deal with Amanita if he was the Everburn?
That's very
Really?
true. Indeed.
I don't know much about magic. I don't know.
Well, next time we meet,
Understand.
Oh, next time we meet, I'm going to kill him.
While this discussion is happening, Morgrax is going to make her way over to Atan and just say quietly to him, "Do you think we might be able to get in touch with SETI?"
You trying to request a refund?
Oh yeah.
Is it too late to press the eject button?
Is there
I
anything
was
left of these?
just thinking that. I think we need some more context to the Everburn
And what just happened?
mountains and what just happened. Yes, it's
Did we not tell you guys all of this already?
Yes.
Thought we had.
well, you told us that like you're going after the Everburn and like the timey-wimey stuff, but then obviously Amarius, I can't remember because there was a lot going on, but it was like Amarius then turning into it for, especially for Atan. It's kind of like, what the hell is going on?
I think details like the ring being dropped in the lava, which some of the Everburn is something that our previous characters were aware of
Right.
from, being there. When they were unduly put down their prime.
I would say the next protocol is the dwarves. They've dealt with this thing before. They may have some more information or at least context on the way that we can confront this thing.
The dwarves may still be dealing with the other of our demons.
Well, we can deal with that as well while we're there.
You've got another one to deal with, have you?
Yes, we're very busy.
Okay, what's this one like?
It's a terror-filled nightmare monster that's tried to kill everybody in the world. We're kind of racking them up at the moment.
That one sounds exciting. Can I come?
Of course. As long as you don't actually set fire to any of my books.
Or our house.
Or us.
Yes, those two. Those as well. Yes.
By all means, set fire to our enemies.
Oh, there'll be plenty of people to set fire to if you really, really want to set fire to people. But just not my books.
Or our house in which they are contained.
Yes,
Right.
Those two.
Yeah, you might have to write all this down because that was a lot of different things.
Okay, don't set fire to anything unless we say it's okay. How's that?
I'll try.
I think that's as bad as good as we're going to get, isn't it? Right, okay. So, plan?
Well, where's the next port of call we're going? We need to get somewhere.
As you've been talking, you'll all just feel a little something under your feet, and as you look down, there's just little cacti that are growing up through the cracks in the ground. Little succulents popping up. And you notice that Bernia had gone to the centre of where the this firestorm was, and has just sunk her sword into the ground.
Well, that's interesting.
Kral will stomp over and pick up his crossbow and sort of fold the wings in. And very first time in a long while, he'll fling it across his shell. And he's just got this great sword over his shoulder at the moment.
So, okay.
Nasdaq, we will we'll talk about this later, but I do think we need to go to see the dwarves, see what their records state about this thing.
And we need to do more research into the Lord of Nightmares.
Well,
Yes, more research is always good.
I'll leave that to you.
I say
Well,
we
obviously.
return to Kantishi, rest, tell our stories to our new companions, and figure out our plan there.
Kantishi then, yes?
Yes, I guess so.
If we haven't frightened you off.
Well, Not quite yet. It's a bit mad, first outing and all that, but
Well, when we get home, when you and Morgrax have got a few moments, come and join me in the workshop, and I'll explain a few things. Mazdak
cat
and-
on stream.
Mazdak and Bernie can tell you most of it, but there's certain aspects that I myself would like to tell you. And he'll give a very knowing look at both Bernia and Mazdak.
Mazdak will just nod.
Yeah. Give the same.
I did suggest that we weren't the most conventional of groups.
Well,
Not at all.
Is this new, Kitty? We need to know.
This is Teddy.
Ah.
It's definitely a new one, isn't it?
Oh,
I need
The other one's black. isn't it?
No.
I thought-
Yeah, no, I never formally told you, but Susie passed away at the end of last year.
We,
Oh,
we kind of, I kind of guessed. that,
Yeah, I just-
but
It was one of those, sorry for interrupting the game, but it was one of
No.
those weird things of, I feel awkward about announcing this, so I'm just going to say nothing.
Right.
that's fair enough.
Oh, sorry about that.
No,
But this is Teddy and his brother's in the kitchen, and we got them 3 weeks ago, so.
right.
Right.
So you've
But I am
Okay.
currently designating. Sorry?
Settling in okay?
For the most part, I am currently designation spare human, though, so we'll see how it goes.
Cool. Awesome.
right. Can I have me 3 newbies, Atan, Bug, and Morgrax roll a d20 each, please?
Roger.
Her team.
12.
10.
Okay. Okay. Atan, as you are wandering back to the group from being up there with Bernia, the pile of ash that you pass, that is Afriti 1, you notice something shimmer, just a metal sheen.
In the ash, or
Yeah, just as part of the remains.
if it catches my eye, I'll definitely walk over.
There is a the creature's scimitar remains.
I'll yeah, I'll pick it up and dust it off. Just have a look at it. Obviously magical as it survived that. Yeah. And I'll just
Okay.
keep walking back to the group with it in my hand.
Cool. So, you were going to come up with a plan, or you had a plan.
So, back to Kantishi for a rest. Fill our new companions in on everything that we're doing. And then, I guess, go to... where was it? The dwarves? Pytosco, was it?
Pytosco.
Yeah.
Question, DM. I take it I would know that I could use a certain spell to get back to Kantishi. Teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just I just read the spell and it says that you would. I didn't read it properly.
We're not that far from a portal.
Okay, I won't use my teleport circle then.
You can use it if you wish.
You can if you want.
Just
But
come up with
you-
a safety spell.
Well, if we're going back to rest, you know what I mean? It's like that. I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do, then
I
go
mean,
for it.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I just needed to make sure that I knew how to get back there. I'm assuming one of them is obviously in Greconoria, of what I already know.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of assumed that Kantishi would be the second one, what I would know for sure, as it's the main magical hub.
Yeah, I'd say Kantish is certainly a place that people would learn, magicians would learn the teleportation, the area code for.
Yeah, yeah. So Atan would just be there and be, well, to save walking back and everything, give me a minute or two, and I'll get us back to Kantishi. And then I'll just take a step back from the group and start working on the teleportation circle.
Okay, how long does that
Okay,
take?
that only takes a minute, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Or is
a
it 10 minutes?
That's a minute.
Brax.
Mazdak will watch intently.
I would just like to thank you for your heals.
Oh, you're most welcome.
You're most welcome.
Bug healed you as well.
I got bug healed Crow.
He healed both of us.
Did he?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Thank you too, Bug.
As I said, you're most welcome.
Okay.
Gather round, folks. Last bit about to go in.
Mazdak is drawing in his book exactly what Atan is doing, sort of documenting the process.
And just before everyone's ready, I'll just mark that last little bit.
Yep. The circle activates. Mazdak, you just notice a little feature that usually when they activate, the energy that glows from them is a light blue,
Right.
but it's red when those runes light up. In this case,
Interesting. A red light, and as I continue to talk about the difference between, and I step through.
Yeah.
you all go. Boop, 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 boop.
Yep.
And yeah, you appear in a slightly different spot in the bus station that you end up always come back in. It's the same room, but slightly different.
Okay. Right. So we should definitely go and report in, because that was not a success.
Report into who?
Ah, the boss. Well,
We've got a boss.
well, sort of.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
At least for this meeting, Bug, if you just stand behind us and just listen, and then.
I'm trying not to set anything on fire.
Yeah, try not to set anything on fire, because these people will take it personally.
What makes you think I'd do that?
We've met you.
So
Fair enough.
I will lead the way to Lucrezia's office.
Yep.
So,
Easily done. She's in there.
so knock on the door.
Carl's bringing up the rear, just keeping an eye on everybody.
So,
Lucrezia.
we
The door opens and Lucrezia sat at her desk.
we were wondering about going and getting some pudding. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Ah, yes. I could go with some custard.
Ah, righty ho.
Do come in. Shut the door. Marius, you've shrunk.
Very well. Can I have some custard?
No, wait, we're not really getting custard. Sorry.
Why are you not getting custard? Why would you tease me like that?
You will get some for you later.
We can get some custard later, but first we have to talk to Lucrezia. Lucrezia, we have some new companions.
Sorry, Mazdak. Is Marius okay? He's short and
That's
homeless.
not Marius. That's part of the reason why we're here. This is Bug. He is a young gentleman.
I'm not a Crawley.
Oh, I can see that.
Indeed. We met him along the way to set up this meeting with the Everburn. Turns out we did actually meet with the Everburn but somewhat different circumstances than we anticipated. We were having a battle with some elementals and some Ifriti, and Imarius was being Imarius. Then he did something completely out of character and saved me from fire, which was very good, but also a bit odd.
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
quite. He saved me from being caught in the firestorm. I know. It was most bizarre. We went under the ground and moved along and then popped back up again. It was very interesting. But then, as the fight progressed, Marius then decided to go with these Ifriti to meet the Everburn, and then he turned into the Everburn. Or so he claims. And then, as we were killing off his minions, he was left with one, and they teleported away before we could stop them. So, unfortunately, we've not managed to actually nullify the threat of the Everburn. But, equally unfortunately, he does now know everything that Amarius knew. So, new code word.
Right.
And I suggest we stay away from puddings this time.
Yes, it seems that would cause some upset for your new friend.
Yes, exactly. So, what do we think for a new code word?
Cockroach.
How about Nasaro?
Nosero, yes, that's an interesting word. We could use that, of course. So,
They were fun to fight.
yes.
Would you like to put that in a sentence? Because I don't know what it is.
The Nosero nearly tried to kill us.
Or
What is it?
Ah, you mentioned cockroach. Now, a nosero is like a beetle, a stag beetle, except it's about 40 foot long.
Oh,
and
So-
that's big.
Big.
The hat makes exceptional armor.
I just kind of motion to the plate that I'm wearing. It's got that iridescent beetle shell shine to it.
So, yes, we've decided to rest for the night before going to see the dwarves. So, any information about is there a council we need to see, a supreme being ruler, or I don't know huge amounts about the dwarves actually.
There is a dwarf in charge. I can't remember his name right now, but yeah, they'll be in the.
Would Grimble have ever mentioned him to me?
Probably.
Can we portal straight to the dwarves, or do we have to?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, and you'll just hear a chuckle from Kral and just say, "So we're going to have to talk to insert dwarf name here."
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so, yeah, we can get you straight to Nishant. That's the Dwarven capital. Of course, we got a portal there. Yeah. So you think they might know a little about the
Well,
Everburn or something?
Yes, there may be. Well, there may be records that they have there about what happened with Everburn, as to how they drove it back. So I think starting there would be a good plan.
Also, Lucrezia, if you could see if you could delve into the council records while we rest about any spells or any magic for elemental binding, because I have a feeling this thing doesn't want to be trapped, and if we can threaten it with being trapped, I think that's going to give us a mighty amount of power.
Yeah. Okay. There might be something in that. Don't know if the Everburn originates from a different plane of existence. That might give you something. That's a pretty easy spell
Yeah.
to be able to do. But if it does originate from here. That's temporary, but maybe there's another twist. I'll have a look into it.
I did hear tell of many years ago there was artisans like much like myself, with much greater skill and power. They built arcane traps to hold these things in place. Wish that I could talk to Grimble now. He might know a bit more than me. But if we're going to the dwarves, they should also know quite a bit about this.
Yeah, they might do.
There's also of note that last we know of it, the monster is in that region.
Yeah. The other person that might be worth speaking to, and I don't know where he is, but Severil has done lots of experiments with containing magic within objects. Perhaps that extends to magical beings within things as well.
Seeing as the Everburn was brought here in a ring. Just...
We're going to put a genie in a bottle.
If you want to dumb it down that far, then yeah, that's pretty much the best analogy I can find.
There was a very powerful mage called Christina Aguilera who once did that.
Speaking of powerful mages, Grandmaster Stanyard, is he around at all?
Yeah, he should be in his office.
Okay, so we might pop along to see him. Him being a dwarf, says Chaz.
Just have to make sure that he is who he says he is, considering the arguments between him and Severil.
Indeed. We should definitely check in with him at least. I mean, I could go by myself if you wish.
I can come with you. It's probably best we don't do anything alone, given our
Right.
previous.
I could set fire to his toes
Nope.
and see if he's in Dwarvish.
Nope.
No.
Be a good test.
Nope.
No.
Considering I speak Dwarvish, we can test that theory anyway.
Do you want anyone else to accompany you two?
Well, if you want to come along, we should.
Let's just all go, because if it goes sideways, then at least we're all there.
I would feel more comfortable.
Well, then let's go.
What do you mean by going sideways?
Things have a tendency to go a little bit different to how we would hope they would go. So we have to be prepared for every eventuality.
But are you just going to go and talk to this guy?
Yeah, that's all we're going to do. Is just go and talk to the Grandmaster.
Well, is he friendly?
All of this we will explain later. But
Oh, okay.
now we need to go and speak to this guy. And
You're very confusing people.
Yes, we are.
We've been told.
So I will then. Thank you, Lucrezia. We will catch up soon.
One more thing. Do you think one of the mages in the city would be able to get me a ring of the Makers, considering you guys haven't been able to source one?
If you can find one, then do.
Okay. I'll go.
I've put some feelers out, seeing if I can get hold of one, and I'm waiting for people to come back to me. So
Thinking about it, if the shops in the city don't have one, we are going to see the dwarves, and they would be the best people to get one from, I would imagine.
yeah.
It seems I've answered my own question. Thank you very much.
No problem. Best of luck, guys. Check in when you need to.
Will do. Thank you. And I will lead the way to Stanyard's office.
Okay.
Knock on the door.
Yeah. There's a bit of a grumble and a clatter, and Yeah, come in.
Open the door. Ah, Grandmaster Staggard. We were
Oh,
just...
yeah. Hey, you, Mazdak, right?
Yes, indeed, yes. We were just thinking about having a quick chat with you. We've been to see Lucrezia, obviously. Had some nice pudding there. I don't know if you partake in pudding.
Oh, hey, that custard stuff, right?
That's the one, yes.
Not with the bloody custard again. I love custard.
Indeed. Well, soon. Gosh, it's like having a toddler. So, Grandmaster, we have been...
Oh, just one sec. And he just turns around. Hey, yeah, could you bring us up like 8 balls of custard, please?
And some apple pie.
And some apple pie.
Thank you.
All right, it's on order.
Perfect, thank you. That will, no doubt, appease young Bug here. He's a new member of our crew, as are the other two here, Morgrax and Atan. So,
like Ship of Theseus type of deal, your group, eh?
Somewhat, yes. It is being trying to keep up with all the different personnel changes. So, we were thinking of changing our password because, for reasons best known to, we've had some issues with Imarius.
Security.
So, we were going to change the password to Caterpillar.
Okay. Caterpillar.
Caterpillar. So just to sort of make sure that we're going forward, we will use Caterpillar.
Oh,
Is that because you got a new friend called Bug?
Yes, indeed. Yes. Bug? No. Don't talk. No. Wait. Custard is on the way. Think about the custard.
All right, custard.
Whilst they're kind of talking, is there anything about Stanyard that seems off from the previous times we've met him?
Make a fiddy check.
Cool.
While they're doing that,
Got +4 to fiddies.
Carl will just say to him in Dwarvish, so is there anything we need to know about meeting the Dwarven leader?
Going to the dwarves, eh? Right. Yeah, Doras Greyblade. Fine fella. Stick that in there.
Unless you're experienced, don't challenge one to a beer drinking competition.
Right.
This was in Dwarvish as well.
Oh, okay.
18 on the fiddy check.
He seems tired, but sort of like overtired. Like he seems sort of energetic, but you can tell he's tired. But he doesn't seem like it's not him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so Greyblade, he's a good chap. He keeps a good eye out for the miners and looks after the people pretty well. What specifically did you want to know?
Well, sorry, I can't understand any of this because it's in Dwarvish. So.
Yeah, so obviously he's responded now, so Kral's a little bit sort of less suspicious. So he'll switch back to common. Well, we're going to be looking into their angle with the Everbird in the past. Whether they've got any records on how they beat it back or how to contain it, really. I mean, is there anything to add?
Yes, that's basically what we're looking for, is how the dwarves dealt with it in the first place. I don't know if you know any of these details, or if it's common knowledge, or if we would have to ensconce ourselves in the library there to research.
if there's anybody specific we should be talking to.
Yes, is there a lawmaster or
get this
a
information.
head librarian, perhaps?
Would anything stop you from heading into the nearest library anyway, Mazdak?
Well, this makes sense, though, Sasha, because if you...
Library? Can we go to the library? I like libraries.
You won't necessarily find a library in Nations. More like a shelf.
Oh.
Not
Right.
big on books.
I see. So,
Not big on books.
So some sort of lawmaster or something.
The dwarves that quite like the books, like I did, we tend to leave.
Right. So, as I was saying, was there anything that you knew about the Everburn that you could help us with?
No, I didn't really know anything. I think you found some information in our library here.
Yeah.
So I've had a little read since then, but nothing. I don't think I found out anything more than you did.
Right. Okay. I see.
Maybe there's some information. Maybe some of the older dwarfs might remember the incident in question. I'm not sure how long ago it was, but there might be some folklore in it at least.
Yes. Okay. Well, if we speak to Doris, I'm sure we can. He'll be able to point us in the right direction.
Mm. Yeah.
Have you had any updates from Severil?
I have not spoken to him for some days now. We had a bit of a falling out, and he left again.
Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. Do we know where he's gone, or?
No, I don't.
Right. Okay.
Law unto himself is that fella.
Yeah,
Dwarves and elves, never the best of bedfellows.
This is
What
very
was it
true.
that
I've
caused
heard
your
this.
disagreement?
Sorry, say again, Banya.
What was it that caused your disagreement?
A difference of opinion
On
how things should be run here. And given that he no longer works here, I think he doesn't have a say.
it is reasonable.
But we are facing difficult times, and we all need to really come together to fix these problems. And I'm glad we've got you guys.
Hey.
Right.
Have you heard any word from the giants on how the Easterly works going?
Yeah, I paid a wee visit to the Storm Giants. They are working hard to get things in order, and there were more fire giants that survived than we initially thought, so that was good to hear. Yeah, they're trying hard to find them somewhere to stay for the meantime.
Do they need me to, or do they need anything built for them, and do they need anything?
Oh, I think the giants are okay when it comes to building things.
Right.
They're just sort of bigger dwarfs, as I like to see them.
Indeed.
You're right there. And Kral will absentmindedly pull out the all-purpose tool that he's got,
Mm.
and just turn it over in his hand.
Good.
So,
Sorry, go ahead.
go on.
No, it was above the table question. So, could somebody remind me about the password we set for Lucrezia?
Not
Not
right.
for a-
Not sorry.
The big Valian beetles.
So, right. Thank you, Grandmaster, for your time. Most enlightening as ever, very helpful. We should go and take some rest. So we're going to do that before heading off to see the dwarves on the morrow.
Okay. Best of luck.
Thank you. I just want a quick cast about in the office. Is there anyone else in this room? So, invisible presence, weird shadows.
Interesting. Make a perception check.
Okay, I'm not going to roll it in D&D Beyond because I don't like D&D Beyond today because he's been a bitch. Apparently my own dice being a bitch as well, so 8.
Oh. I think you know the answer.
Yeah, too hard to tell. Didn't appear to be anybody else here.
Nope.
Okay,
A
cool.
particularly comely book.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, then I will happily leave.
Yeah. So you can all wander back to your house, your homestead.
As we head back, Mazdak,
Yes.
you were able to do the spell where you talk to someone over a long distance.
I have, not huge distances. No, I don't think I've got.
I believe that was Thaddeus.
No, I've got a message, which is only 120 feet. So
Perhaps we get a scroll to get in contact with Several, find out what is going on
yes,
with the
indeed.
Weird question.
Uh-huh.
Do we have a tree in our yard?
Probably.
Yeah. I'm sure Bernie sat under it smoking
Yeah.
her pipe before.
I can absolutely say that that's happened.
Yeah.
It's happened on many occasions.
Then I'm going to carve Thaddeus and Salviel's names on the tree.
Okay, before we get to that, I thought it best to have a separate password for the Grand Master, as being as we are not entirely sure of his motives at the moment.
What, you might think he might be a baddie?
Well, we're not sure. There is somebody who tried to impersonate him.
I told you I should have set fire to his toes. Anyone
No.
told you that?
No, because we don't know whether that was him or not. We suspect that was actually the Grand Master, but I thought it better to put a different password from Lucrezia's.
All right. Okay. I understand that logic. That's good.
So sorry about the lack of forewarning of that one, but I thought of it in the moment and thought it would be best to do that. So, some history about us, and I will start launching into the history of how we got together, how the fact that Sasha and I are the only investigators left from the original
The
team.
OGs.
Tell them what we found about the time rifts, about the monster that Bernia encountered. I'll sort of look to
As
Bernia.
an aid to that, I don't know how Bug or the Dragonborn will react, but Bernia will detach her arm to show that it is metal.
Yeah.
Do you wave your arm with your other arm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, can you do that with any other limbs?
No, just this one.
Disappointing.
I had to run 20 miles with it hanging limply out of the socket.
Did it flap around like a flappy around thing?
If you want to think that, then yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, and
Also
I'll sort of
wasn't present, and he's in the workshop.
yeah, and I will sort of do it up until our adventures up until we got to the mountain, and as we were on our way out. I say for the rest of that story, it's probably a good idea to speak to Kral, who will fill you in on exactly what happened there.
So, yeah. So if they come down to the workshop, Crow will set his tool aside, pull up a stool each for them. Well, I guess it's my turn. So we pursued leads which led us to the fire giants. So after we trekked into their mountain, there was strange happenings. Now, Amarius was struck down momentarily and dropped what was his ring, which was in 2 pieces. Now, I took it for safekeeping. He was very insistent that we keep it away from the lava, and he didn't enter. So after we'd journeyed into the mountain, we spoke with one of the immortals, Dragoto. She challenged us to a bout which
Good times.
just about survived. But in my... Well, there was a certain amount of malice in what I did, and it was stupid. I dropped those pieces of the ring into the lava just to see what would happen. Now,
That sounds almost as stupid as jumping into a portal without knowing where you're going.
yeah, I can see where you would do that, but I don't know, there was just something I should have thought about it and spoke to my companions before we did that, but it happened. And as we were coming down the mountain, it exploded. And a lot of giants died because of my stupidity.
Oof.
Now, I have to carry that with me. And one day, once we've done everything we've got to do, I will go back to Giant Country, and I will have myself over for their judgment. What happens from that point doesn't really matter. But I think that I wanted to go straight away, but I can't abandon my friends. And I
Oh, shit happens, you know, sometimes.
Yeah, well, this is not just something that's happened, but I'm responsible for the deaths of a lot of people. People that helped us, people that were kind to us.
You didn't know, Carl.
I should have known better, but I'm still here, and I'm still doing the best I can. But, yeah. That's not big. I mean, Mazdak can fill you in with the rest of it. The adventures to go see the drow and whatever happened with the Queen of the Aber and whatnot, but I felt that it's my duty to tell you what happened with the fire giants because that's something that I carry as my responsibility.
I'd have liked to have seen it, though.
I'm sure you would.
Not often you see a mountain exploding.
Well, I think you'd have been more fascinated with what was inside it. The lava flow went up instead of coming down. It was
Cool.
magnificent, and they used it. They directed the flow to power their forges, their machines. It was amazing.
Oh.
But if you make your way back up to the parlor, then I'm sure Mazdak will pick up where I finished.
Yeah, I will just continue on with all of our adventures, excluding the stuff that they know about for because I don't have a spell slot to cast the bubble.
Mm.
And I will just sort of skirt round it, saying, and as you know, the part that yes, tell them that we are what we're right bang up to date.
Yeah. So the two Dragonborns are pretty familiar with the sort of spine of the story anyway, because Seti had sort of filled them in. I
will say to Bug. So there are parts of the story that I cannot tell you at the moment, but tomorrow I will do, because I will be able to cast the bubble and fill you in on the other important details that you need to know about.
What's blowing bubbles got to do with casting spells?
It's a spell called Bubble.
Oh, okay. I had a friend once called Bubble.
Right, I'm not summoning Bubble. Well, I suppose I am summoning a bubble, but it's probably not the bubble that you know.
Summon my friend Bubble?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Bit selfish.
Well, things I don't know where they are, or what they look like, or anything, and I don't actually know the summon person spell.
They're dead.
Well, another reason why I can't summon them then.
Why not?
Well, they're dead. I'm not some sort of necromancer. I can't raise the dead.
Oh, okay. Oh, you just needed to say that. That's fine. I didn't know you couldn't do it. I thought you could do all sorts of stuff because you're meant to be really clever.
I can, and I am.
Oh, okay. That's fine then.
Well, how you fight the talkativeness of Mazdak is you just put him in a room with Bug.
Well, thanks for filling us all in.
Indeed.
And as you say, you can do many things. Your magic is different from what I use. I don't suppose, and I'll just pull out the scimitar that I found from the Ifriti. Can you see what this is? It's magical.
I'll take it and I'll put it on the table, and I will ritually cast Identify.
Cool. So yeah, this is it's a scimitar that is imbued with fire magic. It is an Afriti scimitar.
Oh, can I have that? Can I? It's got fire. I like fire. Please, can I have it? Please, please.
I'm not sure that the type of magic that you wield will allow you to wield metal objects.
It is a metal blade. Yeah.
I can use a sword like that. Yes.
Really? Because I thought that. Well, I mean, it's not up to me who has this particular.
Put it to you this way, Mazdak. I am a follower of Nagale, and part of my body is made of metal.
Right. Okay, but traditionally, you see, so some druids were unable to wield metal. So.
Druid?
Well, I'm assuming you are druid. I do apologise if you're not.
Oh, I'm not a druid.
Oh, okay then. Do you not worship the nature and the trees and the fire?
I just like fire. That's all.
Right, okay then. So, I mean,
I like trees, but mostly
Atan,
they make fires out of them.
Atan, you have this sword. It's yours. Are you willing to give it to Bug, or would you prefer to keep it yourself?
DM, what do I feel like a kinship, an affinity to this blade, with it being imbued with fire magic? Does it feel quite nice? I know I'm a spellcaster, so I'm not even going to ask if it feels weighted or anything, but like
it looks like a normal scimitar. It doesn't feel like the sort of thing that you would naturally be drawn to. The fact that it's got fire magic is just incidental, really.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, yes, I don't really use scimitars, so have at it, Bug.
Thank you very much. And I'll take it, and I'll look at it, and I'll lick it, and I'll sniff it. I think, oh, that's And I'll go into a corner of a room and just sit there and play with it.
Okay.
And a scimitar.
Yeah.
You can add the Efreeti scimitar to your inventory. It is a homebrew item that should be available.
Nice.
Can you actually use it?
Yes, I can use scimitars. Yeah, clubs, daggers, darts, javelins, mace, quarterstaff, scimitar, sickle, sling, and spear.
Nice.
There you go.
I
All
don't.
the S's.
I can't see an Efreeti scimitar in here.
Okay, I can add it for you. That's fine.
I can see it. You spelled it
Or
right.
maybe I haven't got. I might not have thingies turned on.
Maybe.
Homebrew. That's just it. Let me just go back to beginning. I'll stick homebrew on.
Well, you got to hold the hilt of the sword in a fire for a minute, so I think you'll cope well with that.
Oh yeah. Homebrew. Homebrew. What?
2d6 slashing and 2d6 fire.
There we go. Homebrew's on.
I
It
think
should work now.
Plus
It's the ranged
a
slash.
range attack as well.
Let me try that again.
Is it like Link's sword, and you can only use it when you're at full health?
That's pretty similar. There we go. Got it.
So that basically is the weapon that they were using that I've sort of recreated. The ranged attack is slightly different, but yeah, that's what they were doing.
Nice.
Yeah. There was a chance that you got 3 of them, but only one of the rolls came in. Okay, so yeah, having this conversation, filling the newbies in
Yep.
on the whole mission, the ongoing mission.
As we're coming back, actually, I might pop back over to the Cretch's office.
Okay.
And see if she can sort me out with a scroll of sending.
Ah, okay.
Or
Yeah, I'll have that with you in the morning.
Wonderful, thank you. Unfortunately, with the loss of Thaddeus, we are unable to contact several. Maybe prudent.
It'd be quicker if I do it myself, but I'll write it out this evening and I'll let you have it.
I mean, theoretically, I could copy that into my spellbook
Yes.
with my quill, etc. So yeah, I've got it, and I can just use it, cast it.
Yeah.
we have a wizard. We know how to wield him.
We hear he is a bit of a whiz.
Indeed, I am.
You're very
A bit
quiet.
of a warlock.
No,
Who's quiet?
Ash.
Ash is always quiet.
Yeah.
I basically balance Discord volumes based on Ash. He's at 200% and everyone else is balanced
Thing
around
is,
that.
I have him at 200%. I cannot hear him at all.
Well, that's why I turn the speaker up. And then have to turn everyone down a bit.
Yeah.
Where my mic's positioned is really sensitive.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, you have a nice evening. You carve names into trees and make deals for scrolls and talk and update, and you can all have a long rest and get up in the morning.
I would have borrowed Bernier's breastplate and Pauldron's back to carry on with the etching.
Sure. You can do that. In the morning, I think, there is a knock at the door.
I answer it.
Ah, morning. As Lucretia's stood there in her white and blue robes.
Good morning.
Can I come? Nosero, can I come in a sec?
Absolutely.
Comes in, shuts the door, pulls out a scroll, and sort of sticks it on the kitchen table. That's the scroll you needed. Is Sasha around?
One moment. I'm going to go up and just knock very hard on Sasha's door because I assume she probably drunk a lot in that evening.
Probably.
Sasha,
Hmm.
Lucrezia is here to speak with you.
Hey.
Sasha,
Yes.
we've had a message from your father.
My father?
Yes. This is relevant to everyone, so stay and listen. But the Everburn has turned up in Oninia.
Right.
It seemed to appear where the rift opened weeks ago, and it's headed south. It was last seen passing Shlu and heading up the mountain range towards the dwarves.
Is heading to. Right.
Now, as I understand, or as Lord Hartwood told us, because the dwarves came to help when the golems were there, the Onenian lords have sort of amassed a bit of a few what troops they've got and have sent them up the mountain to try and stall this thing. But
to get to where it is going, we will see a repeat of Burvia.
So, we need to get you guys there. Do you want to go to the Dwarven capital and backtrack towards it? Or do you want to go to Oninia and catch it up?
We need to go to Tartasko and we'll put ourselves in the way.
Yes, I think being in front of it would be the best plan.
Yes.
Did I
We
miss
need
something?
that,
Sasha?
Yes, we need to stop this thing before it gets too far.
The troops that are heading up the mountain are being led by Alaric Whitehill.
Who's this?
Good or bad name?
My brother-in-law.
Ah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? You didn't seem too happy.
My sister seemed very happy with him. I would hate to see that happiness be spoiled.
The Onenians have very little magic. They don't have many magical weapons. So, if they confront this thing, there's a pretty high likelihood they could be decimated. We need to get there first.
Yes.
How far?
And it may
How
well
far
be.
in front of the Onenians is this? Is the Everburn?
The Everburn went through last night, and this morning the troops set off. So, a number of hours, and they're trying to catch it. Now, if
Do me a favor. Get word to the Onenians that if they get to this thing before we do, they give it a message for me. Tell him Bob owes Kral and Kral is coming to collect.
okay, just wanted to show the map so that you know the border between Rhine and Frenchria. That line that runs between is basically the peak of a mountain range. So there's no passing between those two countries that is mountainous. But it drops into Oninia, which is sort of this pass from Shlu.
Right.
So that's where the Everburn entered the mountain range and he's travelling along there, and that's where the troops have gone from. That is a long journey up to Dwarven country.
Right. So it's probably best to go to Oninia and try and catch
It
up.
will be quicker to go from Anenia and catch it up, probably, than to backtrack from Pytosko. Or at least you're more likely to get in front of the troops that are going up after it. If you go from
move quicker.
Pytosko,
I'm assuming
But-
Frenchois is way out of the way, judging by where the little arrow is.
Yeah.
oh yeah, the country doesn't even have a map, does it? So
So yeah, okay.
Uh,
So Anenia.
Okay.
I will also tell Lucrezia, just a quick note. The password that we have with yourself, Nosero, we have a different one with Sanyard.
okay,
So
right.
we're not sure.
I see the merit in that. Yeah.
Yeah. So just to let you know, if he comes saying strange words at you, that'll be why. But I don't know what security you have between the two of you. So
Yeah. No, we do have a similar arrangement between the two of us.
okay, that's cool. Just to let you know that we yes, there's that. Cool. Okay. So we should
Well,
get
I'll
going.
let you get ready.
Yeah.
Gee, he's gone.
So I will take the scroll from Bernia and spend, how long does it take? Features.
Well, we can end the session there.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes basically half the time. 2 minutes per spell level. So for you to use my quill to transcribe the spell into my book.
And sending is level 3.
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, 6 minutes. So I will...
That's the walk to the thing. If Sasha gives you a piggyback, or hop on Kral's shell, that would be.
Yeah, either of those.
Okay.
Kral's shell would be the more likely of the two.
Yeah.
And if you make it a regular thing, you could always use his bag of holding that's up there to keep a pillow.
Yeah, I could indeed.
Or a shower chair. Pull up the shower chair and set it up.
I'm now thinking of a video I saw before of a wee turtle that was given a wee skateboard to ride around on, and it made its one goal in existence to bother the house cat, and just kept chasing after.
I've seen that. Superb.
Oh, and Chaz, you missed the new addition to the Misty household, jumping up on the chair behind her, patting her on the shoulder as if to say, "I'm going to come down." Misty then moved anything, and then it just jumped off.
Yeah, of
That's
course
why I was laughing.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sure I must have missed something there. Seeing you two laughing, right? Okay, cool.
If there's one guaranteed thing about kittens is they make a liar of you every opportunity.
Yeah, that's fair.
And this is why I refer to myself as a spare human, because Dad just came along and looked in the room, and he was off my lap and running after him.
Right.
That's like weird. That's great for the self-esteem.
So, yeah, I hope we enjoyed the conclusion to that fight.
Yes,
and
indeed.
Marius, the other burn, maybe not. Who knows? We'll see.
Dan, are you still there?
Uh-huh.
I
Sorry,
need to know what's happening.
I was just busy burning something.
Yeah. You and James both.
Yeah, I think I rolled a dice and it's Sasha's homeworld, so.
Nice.
I just wonder what's gonna. happen next for you? Like retired character, new character, coming back in next episode to burn the dwarves alive?
Shrug gif. That would be spoiling the surprise.
Yes, it would.
Ah, I see.
No, fun episode. A lot of
Yes.
lore learning for Atan and Morgrax with obviously the storytelling.
Yeah.
Reasons
I mean-
and stuff.
Welcome to the 3 new characters. Baptism of fire.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, standing at the back with Tan, kind of giving side eye, kind of going, we need to renegotiate our pay with Seti. This is not what was advertised.
I would imagine that Seti probably told you exactly what we were like. We wandered into Dragon Country, really upset a red dragon,
Yeah.
and just generally cause chaos wherever we go.
Yeah. Really, I mean, in context, let's also say really upset a dragon that became the head of the gods.
Yeah.
We have a bad habit of antagonizing incredibly fiery, incredibly powerful beings.
I mean, I
Because-
said we were unconventional.
I mean, we do inspire them to get more powerful, though.
No, that's true.
There's encountering many strange and powerful beings. And then there's the first fight out with ye. We encountered the big bad of the campaign. It's like, yeah.
Just one of them.
Which one's the big bad?
Help.
Yeah,
I have a name.
we've got 3 at the minute, at least.
We're all the big bad.
And plus, we've got the big bad that's in the shadows. That's technically going to be controlling every wizard.
Oh, that reminds me, I would have taken another dose of my potion before I went to sleep.
Good point. We'll come back to that. Yeah, when we pick up next week.
Cool.
Oh, what's happening around Christmas? Are there any days
Oh,
we're
yes.
Christmas time?
available? I mean, absolutely correct. 10 points.
I mean, you can't ask a question like that and not expect a sarcastic response back, right?
I mean, I wish I had a QI set up where I could give you a klaxon or shit like that.
Well, the Tuesday will be Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
and then the Sundays are normally alright though.
Yeah, the Sunday is the 29th, the 22nd
Yeah.
and the 29th. The Tuesdays, we've got Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve.
So I think those will be out of the window.
As we're all geeky idiots, we'll probably be all staying in anyway. But
I would
we can.
so
Yeah.
be up for New Year's.
New Year's
Okay.
Eve, I don't think I'd be around.
Okay.
We usually try and do something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. New Year's Eve. Well, for those that are not doing anything, we can always get together and play some silly games if you want. Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve.
Yeah, we'll have
Oh,
to
Tuesday.
see how it goes. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't got any plans. I know I'm working both days, but I just don't know what I'm doing around it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be
We can
working
see.
Christmas Eve, but I've got New Year's Eve. I'll probably be working as well. So, but yeah,
Yeah, we can have a look and just sort something out.
Yeah.
near the time.
So the 22nd and the 29th are
Yep.
okay for games.
Doesn't seem to be affecting my Sunday run, so
nope.
that's
Yeah, it's
That's
just
all
the,
good.
just the Tuesdays that might get complicated. So
yeah.
we'll see. We'll see who's available closest to the time when everybody knows what they're doing. So
Cool.
cool. Right. Well, it just remains to say we will be back here on Tuesday for Helleran Rising, and of course we'll be back here next Sunday for the next part of. Let's see how much of the country that we can burn that Sasha likes. Yeah. So, if you liked it, fantastic. We love you. You're fabulous. If you didn't like it, however,
I'll burn your toes off.
off you fucking get your toes burned.
What he
or
said.
something.
What
Yeah,
are you
he
doing
said.
with my toes?
Bye.